in the lab. We are in the lab, and bam, we represent. We represent. We throwing out there for them bulldogs in the house. Bulldogs in the house. We here. We are here. And we got some of the Run Tell That family, but also more importantly, Julius Hall, we're going to say the Our Black Media family. You got Ayanna Brown in the house, Ayanna Brown in the house. You got Javanna Rogers in the house. So I'm going to ask this question. I'm going to just put it out there, but we're going to move on. We're going to move on. Why are we fuchsia? Why our colors fuchsia? They got our colors fuchsia. They got fuchsia. But we're going to roll with the fuchsia. We're going to roll. I guess because they say because it's October. I know that ain't the reason why. But that's just what they want to do. That's how they want to roll. But we're going to deal with something. Woo, 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 woo. A tear just came out my eye. Tear of joy just came out my eye. Woo, woo. And so we had these sisters on. We had these sisters on this segment of Run Tell That, because again, they're special guests. All our guests are special. And this is about something with some of y'all know Hair Tales is out, but then we are talking about black hair. It is important to talk about black hair. What's up? It's the politics, the science, the culture, the history, the economics, all of that. What this segment of Run Tell That, it is about black hair. This has been a long-standing issue for our people that was not an issue for us truly, but because the system that we live in has now caused us to now, and we almost at times, we got black hair has represented liberation and freedom for us, and we got to reclaim that and get back to that. So I'm going to throw it out there. I was going to say, I'm going to throw it out there to Ayanna, but to let y'all know this, Ayanna is a radical. She's a radical. To the Run Tell That family, to the audience, Ayanna is a radical. So her opinion and her views are merely her views and opinions. It's not the opinions of Run Tell That, but it's the opinion of Our Black Media. But not me, Our Black Media. Julius Hall, them. Yeah, go ahead, Ayanna. What is black hair to you?
Let me see. So I'm gonna say black hair to me at least is undefinable. I don't know how to really explain it. I feel like it's just magical. It lacks gravity. It can do whatever you want it to do without any limitations. And it's just very multi-versatile. That's what it is.
All right. So Javanna Rogers, what is black hair to you?
Black hair to me is beauty. It's defiance. It's complex and beautiful all at the same time. It represents who we are, and I love it. I love my black hair. So.
Okay. So they're being nice. They're throwing out all the nice stuff with regards to that. That's why it's my job to bring out some of these other elements with regards to black hair. Mm-hmm. Why is black hair hated? Why is black hair hated? Javanna.
Because it takes a lot to do, okay? What takes other people a quick wash and an air dry to do takes us 4 to 5 to 6 hours to do. Again, I said it's complex. It gets tangled. It gets nappy. Okay, it gets matted. It just does what it wants to do. Sometimes it don't even work with us. So,
And so Yana, I'm gonna take it this up. When I say why is black hair hated, I'm saying why in the society, why in our culture is black hair hated? Why is black hair? Why is our hair hated?
In society? Why is black hair hated in society? I think quite frankly that, some other people are jealous. Like, I think it's jealousy because like I said, I feel like our hair can do whatever you want it to do. Like, if we want to look like a Caucasian woman with our hair straight, we can straighten our hair. If we want to curl our hair, we can curl our hair. We can have big bouncy curls if we want to. And it doesn't matter what texture hair you have. Like, we can do a lot of stuff with our hair. And I feel like, they hate on that.
And again, what we want to have a real honest conversation. We want people to hear that this is not, this is not because what we, always on Run Tell. We're trying to empower people. We want people, because I want that person sitting out there who has some thoughts, because I'm just saying, I'll put it out there that just black hair is hated. and it is tied to oppression. Just to throw it out there to the audience, black hair is part of oppression, and that's why I want to have this conversation, because just like some people are going to check out, hair tails, and you hear Oprah talking about this. Oprah saying how they came at her about her hair. See, now I'm saying the pretty stuff. I'm like, oh, we can do all the pretty stuff, but we can get to that. But I'm like, nah, because I won't run tell that audience members that now understand, like, yo, this thing is deep. This thing is real. That I'm saying that we on here because see, I could go and talk about it, but I want to have some sisters on here in particular. Sisters more so are attacked about their hair than anybody else. Brothers get it too. I'm just saying, because now brothers, I don't want y'all to, because we got our naturals, other stuff like that. We got lots of people come. I understand that, but I want to say that because now it goes to with regards to the great degradation of women in general, and then you have African women, black women hit hard with regards to that. And so, what is the standard of beauty when it comes to hair and all of that? Ayanna, what's your thoughts with regards to what's the standard of beauty? What is the standard of beauty that's put out by the society? And we're going to get into what is really the standard, but this society, what is the standard of beauty that you see that's put out by this society?
Definitely the standard is long, silky, luxurious hair. Even the wigs that we wear have to be long, straight, and it's like, girl, can't even tell. Like, they want it to be nice, silky, and straight.
All right. And so, Ayanna, how do you think that impacts, say, that black girl, that black tweener, that black teen, that black woman? That black older one. How do you think that impacts us? Impact them?
I would say for sure, like for me specifically, growing up and seeing that like the standard was having silky straight hair, and that's just what was accepted, or that's what people looked at with more respect. It's kind of like, okay, my hair doesn't do that like automatically kind of thing, and I have to do all this stuff and all this processing to change my hair or to make myself look more like them. And it's like, real esteem downing. I said I don't know. It puts your esteem down.
Right. Yeah. I mean, just be there. Also, I want to have a real comment, just like you talking at home when you're in North Charleston, when you and your family talking about. Yeah. So, Javanna, how does that impact African women? Oh, excuse me, I'll throw it out there to you. What is the standard of beauty that is thrown out there that you've seen with regards to when it comes to our hair, and with regards to how does that impact, again, that black girl, that black tweener, that black teen, that young adult, that older adult with regards to their hair?
Well, the standard is European. The Malaysian, Brazilian, straight Remy, not ours, not what grows from my own head. That's not the standard, and it's still not the standard till this day. Even though we have this movement that has came in, I haven't seen the movement in a good minute, in a long time. And at one point, I was that little girl who had the perm in her hair, who had the creamy, what they call the creamy crack. The creamy crack, I had it in my head. I had it in my head, and I was rocking it, and I thought I was something. And then I stopped getting the creamy crack. I stopped getting the perms. And then a new Javanna came anew with the curls that was growing out of her head. The thick curls, might I say. And, to be in that European state of mind of having to believe that hair always has to be straight, I believe it disconnects us from who we are and our roots, and connecting to our ancestors as well. Because, I come from a family of women who don't usually wear their hair straight. So even when I had my hair growing out and I did the big chop, I had very short hair. Like, I had very short hair to where it was seen as, oh, you look like a boy. I even had a family member very close to me said that they would disown me because having that short hair, my hair was my crown. And, why couldn't that short TWA be my crown? Why couldn't I look beautiful as that? Because we have beautiful women in Africa who have hair very, very, very low. So, to go through that was, it's very heartbreaking, embracing who you are, especially when it comes to hair, because having that European standard of hair, it doesn't represent us. It doesn't represent who we are. In fact, it disconnects us. So
Yes, and what are your thoughts, Javanna, with regards to when you see other people, you see in particular Caucasian women, when they now rock hairstyles that are tied to the African woman experience, to the African experience in general, and people then shout them out, give them credit that they now have created this new hairstyle. What's your thoughts with regards to that?
I laugh a lot because these are the same hairstyles that we were told that it was unprofessional for us to wear. It wasn't seen as beautiful. In fact, most of the hairstyles that they even try, even though I don't know why they're trying box braids in their hair, because their hair is not built for that. There was a reason why we did these hairstyles and they didn't. There's a reason why we have box braids and they don't, because their hair follicles cannot hold that tightness. Their hair falls out. And of course it's beautiful because we created it. We started it. But it's like they're trying to take something that they first downed and now saying that it's beautiful, but still when we wear it, it's not good. And I feel like it's not fair to us. In fact, it's in a way blackface and in minstrelsy because they look like a fool.
Mm. Okay. All right. So, Ayanna, what's your thoughts with regards to this? That when you see Caucasian women and other women who are wearing hairstyles that traditions coming from Africa, coming from African women, coming from our experience, what's your thoughts? How do you feel about that? Or what goes through your mind when you see that? And especially when they are not given credit as if they are not fashionable, and that's something that they created, like when they go to Cancun or they go to the Caribbean, they go on vacation and they got their braided hair, other stuff like that.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing Javanna said. You laugh at it because it's like, what, like, these are the same hairstyles that we used to get in trouble for back in the days. But above all, I feel like it's disrespectful and an insult to, like, it's like, especially to Black women, African American women, African women, like anyone, because I mean, shoot, Javanna, you really caught it all. It's like these are the same exact styles that we were down for, we were talked down on about, and now they have discovered it, which it was never discovered. It's always been there. It's a thing now. Like now you go on Pinterest and you see girls with braids in their hair and cornrows, and you're like, and it's white girls, and you're sitting here like, that doesn't look as good on you as it would on me. Sorry.
Mm, mm, mm. Okay.
She said what she said.
Right, and that's what it's about. That's what we want. Because again, this is going to help someone out there or inform someone out there who's checking out the show. That again, because they're going through some things, they're doing, and I know for a fact some of us are doing some things, even though we try to go and say no, we do not. Yes, it may not be you, but it's somebody else out there. Somebody else is feeling that pain, that anguish regarding their hair, and so that's what we're going to throw this out there. And Ayanna,
I got something to say real quick. Just real quick. Above all, for real, these styles that we put in our hair are protective styles. They're to protect our hair, to make sure that it's not just exposed and just like, because our hair, of course it can be out, but these styles were designed to protect our hair. So it's like, they don't even understand the meaning behind the hairstyles. You don't even know why we're doing this. You just want to do it because you think it looks cute. Like, sorry, go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, go ahead. Just continue, because I was going to ask about protective hairstyles and what does that mean. But just go ahead, y'all. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. This is why Julius Hall be getting upset with you. But go ahead. This is why Julius Hall. I'm just saying. Reverend Betty Jones, I know you can checking it out. I'm just saying that's why Julius get upset with Ayanna. Go ahead, Ayanna. Continue to talk about what is protective hairstyle. What is that about?
So a protective hairstyle is to keep our natural hair protect it. It makes sure to lock the moisture in, keep it in for a good long time. Right now, as you can see, Javanna has her natural hair out. I have braids in, and my braids are currently helping my hair to stay moisturized and just out of the way. I don't have to do it every day. I don't have to put it up, put it down or anything. I don't have to touch it. I just do my braids and keep it pushing. And it's very helpful. Like, it keeps my hair growing.
All right. So, Javanna, what are the protective hairstyles? What else can you add with regards to protective hairstyles, and why are they important?
So another protective hairstyle, which isn't really a style in hair, but in a style of covering, is also a head wrap. Which a little bit of history on that is that they actually used to have laws that women are not able to have their hair out, so they had to have on head wraps. And again, we took something that was meant to control us and keep us constrained and made it beautiful. And protective hairstyles they basically protect our hair. It's in the name. And it comes in different forms, such as cornrows, box braids, passion twists, to regular twists, to flat twists, to so many styles. So yeah.
And so on that one, we said style. Then we're going to get into versatility. What is the versatility of Black hair? What have you seen the versatility of Black hair and Black women's hair in particular?
Well, what can't we do? Straight hair, locks, faux locks, twists. Literally, I believe there is not a style I have not seen us do and do great in. Literally, our hair is so versatile to the point where people try to copy us and still mess up. And I think it's hilarious. And I think it's so, like, as much as our hair is versatile, it's crazy how we as a people do not see how beautiful and how powerful our hair is. Most hairstylists are Black women. Most hairstylists who aren't Black get their styles from Black women, literally from doing waves on our hair, doing our edges. Most of them can't do their edges. But we have edges. Even though it curls, we have edges, and we make it lay down. We create products that make them lay down. Like, there's literally nothing we can't do.
All right.
We are the standard. We exceed the standard. And we keep doing the standard.
Ayanna, just wait till and grab your food. Just wait till after your turn of talking. Can we not come to you? What is the versatility with regards to Black hair? Your experience, what you have seen, what you witnessed, and your thoughts on it. The versatility of our hair, particularly the women.
Actually, Yana, just hold on for 1 second. Run and Tell That will be going to their first commercial.
Oh.
Sit down.
Thank you. We're back again. This is Run and Tell That. And what's going on is that Ayanna is telling somebody to sit down. And so, again, she's trying to control the atmosphere that she's in because that's how she is. And so, you ain't got to prove nothing to us.
I mean, you did start it, so.
I
Right?
would just, I was just saying, I just want the audience to know. I'm looking out for the audience. I'm looking out for the Run Tell That audience. I'm looking out for the Run Tell That family. And so now we go back to you, Ayanna. So what is the versatility that you've seen and witnessed with regards to our hairstyles, and particularly our women, and the thing and the impact of that?
So okay, Lord, I was getting my thought together. I don't know what happened. Um, uh, it can do so much things. There's like one, I don't know her name specifically. I should have looked it up before this, but there's a TikToker who literally takes her natural hair and like just shape it in different ways. And it's just so like I never even thought about that ever. So that's just beautiful to me. But yeah, I mean, we can do really basically anything we want to without ever even having to straighten our hair or to put a relaxer in it or anything like that. Um, I found that I don't know. I don't know. I found that we can replicate any style that we want to. Um, I had my thought and it just poof. Give me a second. Give me a second. Come back to me.
We ain't gonna come back on that question. We're gonna move on to another question.
I'm gonna
See,
come
like I
back
said,
to
no,
that question.
just like as she tried to tell the little dog, you don't. She's gonna try to tell me. So I'm like, no, don't cover your face up like that, Javanna. So again, we go to this right here. Why are black girls afraid to go into the pool? Why are black girls afraid to go into the pool? Why are black girls afraid to go into the pool? And we're gonna have a conversation about that. I just want to get your responses on that. We have a conversation. Why are black girls afraid to go into the pool, Ayanna?
I don't know if we're afraid to go in the pool. I mean, we don't want our hair wet because, it like Javanna said at the very get go of this, it takes a long time to do our natural hair. It's not a joke. It's no games. Like if I go into a pool with my natural hair or like the beach or something, I'm definitely, especially if my natural hair is out, I'm putting conditioner on it first because you got to automatically protect it just from the chemicals and from the salt and all that. And then after that, you got to wash it. That takes about 30 minutes. Then you got to condition it, deep condition it, blow dry it, style it. I mean, wait, hold on. Sorry, I missed a part. Moisturize it, oil it, style it. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into taking care of our hair. Like, I don't want to say this like this, but the white girl, she go in the pool, she get in, hair get wet, she get to come out. You know what she get to do? She get to walk around outside that pool with her hair wet, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because you know what? It's going to dry, and it's not going to look any different. Me, no, no. If I go into the if I go into the pool with my hair stretched out, I'm getting out the pool and I have a baby fro, and you're wondering who am I? Who is the little boy that just emerged from the pool? And
Not the little boy, Yana.
it takes a while. It takes a while. Hey, shrinkage means health, okay? It takes a while for us to, get it back to the style that we wanted to. So it's just like, why even get it wet?
So the members of the Run Tell That family, Ayanna, are saying this right here. They were like, just spit it out. You ain't gotta say, I want to say, because our people, we done had a variety of people on our show, and they don't put stuff out there. So that everybody, that why we want to have a comment because we don't want nobody to hesitate. Because I don't want nobody in the audience they been trying to hesitate. Because like again, because I'm gonna get down and dirty in a couple of seconds, and that I want to have this because I know, like I said, somebody in our audience is checking this out, and that's why I asked that question about the pool. So the same thing because someone shares something on Hair Tales that I think is absolutely relevant to us, and that I know is impacting us. So Javanna, why are black women afraid to go into the water? Why are black women afraid of the rain?
I just want to say, ain't nobody afraid of water. No black woman is afraid of water. Okay. What the fear is that through that small little braid, once a droplet of water touches that braid, you know how hair does whatever it wants to do? It goes back into a natural state and it pokes out of the crevice of the braid. The braid that was first like this is now like this with a little hair follicle frizzing up, frizzing out. That is what the problem is. No one is afraid of the pool because number one, Black people can swim and we're not afraid of the water. That's mythology right there. Okay, we're connected to the water in many ways. We're not afraid of water. That question is preposterous. We just love our hair to stay the way we made it to be because it takes multiple hours. It takes about a whole day or half a day to do our hair. We take time to beautify ourselves because our hair is our crown. We just can't have it out looking any kind of way.
Okay. So I'm gonna paraphrase the conversation that is again on Hair Tales. And I would say this to anyone: check out Hair Tales on Hulu. It is powerful. You not hear successful African American women who not going to talk about essentially some of the trauma and some of the Oprah talks about that what she was experiencing, the experiencing racism. You are not checking out folks who are not spitting it out there. And so one of them did discuss on Hair Tales, I'm paraphrasing it, that one somebody has a party, girl has a party, and I'm phrasing it like that, has a party, has a birthday party, and the friends from the school are there and it's a pool. Her mother throws a pool party for her. And what she says, everybody else get in the pool, she doesn't get in the pool. Why didn't she get right? Yes, that's what I'm saying. No, well, I'm throwing it out there. I want folks to not get this right because I want people to run tell that they're not going to say who are checking out the show say, wow, because they know our show. Or we put it out. We put out the realness right there that's relevant to our people and to our community. And what happened? The little girl says to her mama that she doesn't want to get in the pool essentially because she don't want to get her hair wet. And then they'll find out that she is Black. And then she said her mother had to then say to her, like, they already know that you're Black. So right there, like I said, I'm just trying to put it out there. You know, I'm saying y'all need to check it out because, again, this is the work that they're doing on this is something wonderful. And so that's what I'm saying, like, hey, because there is that fear with regard to, because I've been around sisters, even who come here to Savannah, and they talk about the humidity, how bam, they like the hair dropping, not want to get wet. And that, again, so here goes somebody thinking that, and this is a child who was thinking that they'll realize who she really is. And she was somewhat masking that. And so that's why I'm going to say, how do we mask ourselves today when it comes down to some of this right here? That, yes, we understand protective hairstyles, but what's the other reason why some of us are actually going along with certain beauty standards? Now, I threw it out there earlier on. Why do you think someone's going with these beauty standards, and how do they fight against that? How do they fight against that? And we go, Javanna, how do we fight against that? Because, again, we got these standards out there. We got the people out there putting the stuff out there.
So we still do have women who don't wear their natural hair, as in they still wear weaves and just weaves. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having sew-ins or anything like that because I'm getting one myself. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's the fact that you are never embracing and showing what comes from the natural root of your scalp, the hair that comes out of your scalp. And that's connected to also denying who you are and who you come from and where you come from as well. Because when you're around other people who don't understand who you are, and for you to hide yourself, that also makes the people who aren't from your same culture not see who you are, which is what society has taught us to do over the years. And it's crazy because we hide ourselves, and we've been taught to hide ourselves. We've been taught to not know who we are, who we come from. And that defeats the whole purpose of being you, of being born, of, you know, recognizing your family lineage, because you have the hair on your head for a reason. So to not go into the pool because of what people are going to think, or, you know, people seeing who you really are, is also you denying yourself the right of being you, of showing who your ancestors have created.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, Ayanna, what's your thoughts with regards to that? With regards
Um,
to the protective, the hairstyles that again, now, uh, they may go and say it's for protection, but then there's also some other reasons. What's your thoughts with regards to, and how do you help that person, with regards to that? At least plant that seed in that person for them to now probably go make a change.
let me see. I feel like it all stems from, the history of it, of just having to hide our hair in general. We were definitely taught to conform, and that's what I feel like a lot of people today, even if they don't realize it, are still conforming. Like I feel like some, like, you see the black girls who's like, oh yeah, I don't need, like, my hair's only out when between styles, and I'm like, well, why don't we ever see your natural hair? Why don't you ever let it breathe? And she's like, no, I don't feel like dealing with it. I don't. It's messy. It's nappy. It's this. It's that. And like, and then you see their hair, and it's like, look at all this hair on your head. Look how beautiful this hair is, and you never wear it out. And it's like they don't see the beauty in their hair still. It's like, we were taught so much to conform to looking like someone else that it's like there's no pride anymore in the natural hair of African American or African women or anything like that. There's like, you want your hair to look like a Puerto Rican, or you want your hair like a Dominican. You want to get your hair shipped in from China, but you don't want to wear the hair that's on your head. And it's like, your hair is the most beautiful of all. Why don't you realize that? How to exactly fix that? It really starts within. People need to realize what their history is, who they are, why it's a beautiful head of hair, the things that you can do with it. Like, I feel like a lot of black girls just feel like they can't do anything with their hair. And also, back to TikTok, I seen a TikToker who's like, oh, doing these hairstyles with my natural hair. And I'm like, I love that, because you can, like, it shows that, yeah, I can do all these different styles with my own hair versus having to add something in order to make it look more like they want it to. So, yeah.
All right. You want to say something, Javanna?
Yes. So also with the help part, I think we need to start uplifting each other, and also breaking down that generational curse of not embracing, and women embracing their children's hair, and teaching them that no matter what state, what form, what type A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, no matter what state that it's in, is that it's beautiful. Because, I've got compliments on my hair before, and I would tell them, I'd be like, girl, you can do that to your hair too. Give them tips, embrace each other, because our hair is so beautiful, and it does things that we Black people are the only people who have different types of hair, from tight to long, curly. Like, it comes from us, it stems from us, it all stems from Africa. We are the first. That's what we have to understand, and embracing each other and telling each other about it, and giving each other tips and sharing and just communing with each other. I think that's what's going to help it.
Yeah, because just to be frank, it is detrimental that, again, psychologically, what is done to us, it is horrific. It is horrific that we just can't have peace. We just can't not have peace. We just can't have peace in the most simplest things. I want to enjoy ice cream. I can't even enjoy ice cream without there being some stuff they're trying to come at me with, hit me with. And so that's why I say, even with regards to your own self, your own value, your own beauty. And so, yeah, we want, because I think, and I'll say this, my objective, my goal is to try to help someone out there who's checking out the show, listening to you all, that they now, that at least to see this planet end up to not fight against it, because it gets hard. And so that's why now I'll ask this question and throw it out to Yana further. Yana first. What is the wonderful thing? And I'm just saying, a natural hairstyle. What is the wonderful thing about a natural hairstyle? What is the wonderful thing that you feel you see when you see a natural hairstyle? based on the various ranges of natural, I'm just saying the natural hairstyle, seeing someone wear a natural hairstyle, what is one of the wonderful things that you see, and how does that make you feel?
Just seeing it in general.
Yeah, just
Okay.
seeing it, experiencing it. Well, again, because I want that person out there who considering a natural hairstyle to not hear from a sister. Again, some wonderful thoughts with regards to that when they see that, when they hear that. I don't say the various range. If it's from locks to twists to knots to close shave, ball, all froze, all of that. When like, because somebody's considering that, thinking about that, and so and then and they right there, they're teetering because they understand that people coming at them about that. People gonna say some things about them. You look like a boy and other stuff like that, or you like that's awful right there. So what's your thoughts when you see that? Because I want somebody not hear from a sister. That sister said on Run Tell that this was the thoughts, and I like that.
Honestly, with any natural hairstyle, for some reason, it's this weird thing with me. When I look at people's natural hair, I love seeing the waves. It's an automatic thing. It comes with every hairstyle of any person with black hair. It's the what I'm talking about. I don't know how to explain it. It's
curl
the
pattern.
waves. Yeah, but it's like not just the curl pattern. It's that specific, like just seeing it not flat. Like, I love just to see the texture in it. I love to see that. I like to see when people have like ponytails in or even locks or anything, and they just have like that one curl down here that's like just a curl in the back. And I'm like, that's so adorable. I love everything about black hair just because of like the curls, just because of like how it looks, because of how versatile it is. And it's like, okay, I can see someone who has their hair like braided in 2 braids or whatever. And then I'm imagining in my head, well, how does it look when the braids are out? Like, it's just everything about it. I love it.
Okay. So Javanna, natural hairstyles, when you see, what's the thing, what's the sensation that you get in your mind with your thoughts with regards to that?
Whenever I see a natural hairstyle, especially a natural hairstyle that I haven't done before or tried before, because there are many, I'd be like, dang, how'd she do that? Because there's a lot of things and so many more things that we haven't even tried with our hair yet. And that understanding that it's powerful and it comes from culture. It comes from culture. Bantu knots come from a tribe somewhere. It derives from a tribe somewhere. Literally, your twist derives from a tribe somewhere. Literally, the braids come from somewhere. So to know that it comes from somewhere and we don't even realize it, I'm just like, dang, where could have that came from? Literally, Rihanna, she had a picture and she had her hair in a type of way where it was like a twist, but it was like little like knobs on the end and they were just like sticking out. And I was just like, how did she do that? And I literally was on YouTube like Rihanna hairstyle tutorial, and literally looking at that, literally somebody found out what tribe or what culture it was from, or a picture from somebody like in the 1900s who had the same hairstyle. And it was like, dang. So like all of this is ancestral. All of this is like, it's stemming from somewhere. It's coming from somewhere. Somebody before us came up with this. And to know that, and to know like, dang, like that's some badass shit. Like that's like you bad. Like you bad for that. Like you like real bad. Like amazing. And finishing my statement, we're gonna go and break into our second commercial.
And I this something too. This is not America After Dark. This is not The Rabble. Yeah, yeah. This is not those controversial shows that is on our black media.
Well, she bad.
This is
She bad. Like, I'm being honest. She's bad. Like, that's some bad A stuff right there. You can't tell me, like, somebody have a hairstyle that you ain't ever thought about before, right? Y'all can edit that out. We can edit that out. We can edit it
You ain't
out.
never seen a hairstyle out here, and you was like, I wonder how that looks with my wife, or I wonder how that look with my daughter. Like, that's a good
Like
looking
you said,
hairstyle.
we keeping it real, so I'm keeping it real. It was just one word is in the Bible, and another word is just what it was. I apologize for all my elders who watching it.
and about the elders. It is you have been influenced by Julius Hall and Bernard Brown. It is obvious. It is obvious. It's obvious. That's what goes on. This is what happened, and they bring it to Run Tell That. They bring it to Run Tell That.
Keeping
As
it
again,
real.
the watch. This is not the Watchdogs, the Rabble, America After Dark. It is not those shows. We are a different show. We are the show that is spiritual, enlightened. We are fun. That's our show. Our show is again, we the show of sense. This is not Ebony Sports Report. This is not any of those shows on our black media. Yeah, those shows right there. They definitely need to have the R rating. But anyway, we get into this right here. What are the things that you all use for your hair? What are the things you know? Because again, we got economic component with regards to. Because hold up, because we know that people go to non-Africans to purchase their items and get their items, and they secure their items from non-African people. You know, even though it is $1 billion industry, and they're not buying stuff from us like they
You didn't have
should.
to call us out like that.
Oh, I was just saying in general. So I'm just like.
But we don't talk about.
They made $1 billion killing us.
Well, I'm gonna say this right here, see, because I was being cool about it. See, because I am Cubano Americano. I'm not one of y'all anyway, so I just help y'all out. So that was again. Well, both of y'all gonna roll your eyes. So I'm trying to do what I can. See, but y'all come at me. Here go Cubano Americana, born in La Habana. So again,
Anyway,
yes, ma'am.
this is like the only Aunt Jackie's product that I will use on my head because it actually works.
And what's the
But let's
name of
talk
the
about
what's the name of the product?
I said Aunt Jackie's. Aunt Jackie's, not on my watch. Instant detangling therapy.
That's one of my
A little bit
I-
goes a long way.
Okay.
A black-owned product. Mayel Organics works well for type 3, 4, A, B, and C hair. Hair butter, moisturizing, Hawaiian ginger. Smells lovely. Oh, African pride. Even though I don't think the people who have created this product is very prideful of Africa, it works. Can't forget the good and lovely pick. I'm not going to show you my combs and brushes because.
No, you don't have to do that. We're not.
I know.
We're not.
Some people may not know though. Some women may not know. May not know. Roots to ends. From the roots to the end. No, the ends to the roots. The ends to the roots.
I had to say, Javanna.
The ends to the roots. The ends to the roots. You think your child tender-headed, and she not. She not. You just don't know how to brush their hair. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Go ahead, Yana. Go ahead.
All right. So I am gonna show my hair tools. With my favorite is my detangling brush, and this is actually, I don't know where it came from per se, but I do like it because it's a really good detangler because of the stretchiness or whatever. if anybody knows me, they know that my edges are always done. This is my edge brush.
Put it close to the camera.
Sorry, it's kind of dirty. It's it's real.
If your
dirty.
edge brush don't look like that, you can't use it.
Okay, if it ain't looking like this, it's not real. So then I don't laugh at me. So then I have Dr. Miracle. I love some Dr. Miracle, but right now this is what I grabbed out, which is the new strong and healthy leave-in retention link retention leave-in cream with shea butter and rosemary. This is a really good leave-in. I don't know if Camille Rose is black owned. I'm not gonna lie, but this is actually really good for my hair. It's a moisture butter. Is it? Should I just?
I think she is.
And then I got this is real old and obviously empty, but Carol's daughter 12 goddess oil. This stuff right here. Want your hair to grow, you need to get this. It got all 12 of the oils you need. The Edge Booster. This is a newer product, but it's the best thing. I think I live by this. If you look at my edges, they're always done. I live by these edges, and this is what I use. And then, I gotta throw it back with the blue magic. Throw it back with the blue magic. We still use petroleum jelly. Yeah, for some things, and it comes in handy at the very end. And then I did want to just throw out there real quick when you mentioned $1 billion business. It has been found recently that relaxers and perms cause uterine cancer. So, they made billions of dollars off of giving people cancer. Just to put that in there.
Okay.
And it makes your edges go away.
Yeah. And we can't have that.
So they pulled out items, but I did not see any of them with any Royal Crown hair grease. No Royal Crown hair grease. Y'all too good for that.
What is Royal Crown hair grease? Oh Lord, I shouldn't have asked that.
Didn't she pull out that petroleum?
I'm not saying I did pull out some blue magic now.
But I'm talking about Royal Crown, because y'all know. See, other people sitting out there right now, they say, Jamal, they ain't having a conversation. Y'all know when y'all mamas and grandmamas had y'all on that porch or y'all in that kitchen, they got that hot comb.
No.
They got that hot comb. And then they've been right there. See, because we got to have that conversation, but they don't want to have that conversation.
That's trauma.
So, see, it's trauma.
Yeah, I'm not too young for that.
That is it. And they got that Royal Crown hair grease, bam, they got it right there, it going right there, and then here go Thomas saying that not tender-headed, stuff like that. My sister was tender-headed. My sister would have stuff coming out her nose, all that, dribbling, all the slobbering, all that right there. Tender-headed child. But I'm just going to say, I
got a comment about that, okay?
Go ahead.
First of all, me not being able to get my hair hot comb because my mother called me tender-headed is what led to her putting relaxers in my hair for the first at least from first grade to first grade to about 10th grade, I was getting relaxers in my hair because people thought I was tender-headed, and then I started doing my own hair.
And that's
people thought. Or were you? People thought.
Jamal, take your hat off. Jamal, take your hat off. Take your hat off.
Yeah. Okay.
See, my hair curls up. That's why. See.
Now you put no texturizers in your hair.
I was not going to see. Because again, this is about black. This is about. I was trying to honor, and I was trying to, but y'all trying to push me. So I'm gonna say that because y'all see my good hair. Because I got good hair. See my hair. See, I ain't got to go through all that. If I just wash my hair, What happened?
It
That's
is
why I'm
what it is.
Cubana. That's why I'm Cubana Americana. I was not trying to go there, none of that right there. No,
It is
I
what
was
it
trying not.
is.
But see y'all, and even with that, it's gonna still see because it rolls up. See how y'all see right there. See, I'm just saying. See, but I was not trying to do the show was not about me. It was not about me. It was this is why
Nah,
I did not
because
want.
you don't
This is
know,
what
because you went
this
on
is
black
why
women's
this
hair
is why
too many
this is
times.
why
You
this is
call
why
Yana tender-headed. You call that your
this is
sister
you
being tender-headed. You don't call out
this
black
is
women when
why
they're
you
tender-headed.
did not
You don't get
you
to
did
make
not.
that call.
You did. This is why you did not want them on it because you know they're going. Yeah, because again, I cannot go and do what I have wanted to do. Right, because you know how they are, and they already did it. Because it was not about you. Right, it was about black women, about the sisters, about this, and now you know we had to come to the point with regard to them not sitting down. Got that Royal Crown hair grease, and you've been trying to look for your Royal Crown hair grease, right? Right, I've been trying to look for it. I've been reaching down there, and I ain't got it right here by me because they know when they put that hot comb right there, they were screaming and hollering, and so that's why their mama had to do that to them. Yeah, that's why they coming at you like that.
Yes, that's what happened.
Get help. Now you know why you trying to be frozen. You ain't got a lot of time. Why you trying to be frozen?
So again, and again, we want to help the people. So there was a part of communalism that happened. Communalism, connection. That when those women are with those girls, with those tweeners, with those teenagers, and they're not in that kitchen or they're on the porch, when they're doing whatever they're doing to their hair, that now they're able to talk to one another, they're able to communicate, they're able to now pass on information, they're able to share. It brings about bonding connection. And so that's why I wanted to go and throw that out there and say, what was the bonding connection that you all got when you were going through some of that? But then you all took it to another level. But again, I'm being dutiful, the dutiful host. So again, Javanna, what was the bonding connection that you got with regards to the hair process going on?
Between me and my elders.
Yes, the people, yes, yes,
Me,
your mama, your
I'm gonna be
auntie,
honest. I
and
was
stuff like that.
crying. I was crying because they didn't know how to comb my hair. Me and my mama used to fight. Me and my mama used to fight. That's as much as communalism we gonna get. Okay,
So now,
I can't make that pretty. I can't make this answer pretty because that's just the reality of what it was. You talking about with the hot comb and the blue magic? I was too busy trying to make sure my neck didn't get burnt up. Make sure I hold my ear. You got to make sure you hold that ear because if you don't hold that ear right,
that
I just recently burned my ear with a hot comb.
that's why they needed Royal Crown hair grease. Yeah. So yeah, Ayanna, what was your experience? You just like
I think I got a
Javanna.
better experience than Javada. I mean, with my mom, it was all it started off kind of like rocky-ish because she was trying to hot comb my hair and it just wasn't happening. But the other styles, I used to love sitting there between my mama's legs and letting her do my hair. And then like some of my biggest bonding moments, I would say, if anything, were with my grandma in Charleston when she did my hair, because it was very rare that she did my hair. But for some reason, I loved it. I loved when she did my hair because whenever she did my hair, she did it like all kind of, she did like a little old lady. Of course, she's an older woman. She's a grandma, but like she also like just put in all this love and care. And then at the end would be like, look at your hair. Look at your hair, Yana. It's getting so long. It's so pretty. And I'd be like, just all of the feels. But yeah, the mom experiences ain't the same, unfortunately, for real, because they don't care. They think you're lying. It don't make sense.
They quick to do this. They quick to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Stop touching. Stop. I'm just saying. For some people, it's glorious in rainbows and sunshine. For others, trauma. Never
To
let
the
her
run
touch my
tell
hair ever again. She still doesn't. I don't let her do it now. I'd be like, whoa.
Jamal, you gotta close the show out.
What?
Absolutely.
To the Run Tell That family, I always have thoughts about how it's going to be on the program, on the show. And sometimes it does not go the way that I want it. And this is one of the nights